Hi everybody, it's Patti, Rockstar Mom, and you know that it is a good day when one of your very favorite YouTube creators contacts you and asks you if you would like to do a collab with her. And that's what happened to me, which makes this a very, very good day. Carol from the Old Carol Show, and I know those of you who know Carol and subscribe to Carol love her every bit as much as I do. Carol invited me to do a collab with her. And by the way, if you do not know Carol from the Old Carol Show, if you are not subscribed to her, I'll put all of her information in the description box below. Go over and watch Carol and make sure and subscribe to her. Carol also, a year, 2 years ago, a long time ago, put together a list of mature women on YouTube. So if you're looking for other more mature women on YouTube, go over to Carol's channel and you'll see in her description box how you can access that list of more mature women here on YouTube. There's a lot of us, so you'll find a lot of people to pick and choose from, and I think you'll absolutely love all of them. So thank you, Carol, first of all, for inviting me to do this collaboration with you. It is a video that both of us had been planning on doing, and as you can see from the title, probably, this is about facial hair for women and how we deal with it. And I'm not 100% sure what Carol is going to cover, although I do know it's facial hair, but I know what facial hair I have and how I deal with it. You know, just us everyday women are not the only people who have problems with facial hair. I remember, oh gosh, so many years ago. As a matter of fact, it's such a vivid memory, except that I can't remember the name of the magazine, but it was back before the days when they were photoshopping every single magazine cover, trying to make it perfect. This was back, it had to be 20 years ago, and Suzanne Summers was on the cover of a magazine, and she was on the cover of many magazines, but this one in particular was just her face, and it covered the whole magazine cover. I think it may have been Family Circle or Women's Day or one of those magazines, but the one thing when I looked at that cover that I noticed was all of the peach fuzz that was on her face. And it was so noticeable. And I know it was before they were photoshopping magazine covers, photos for magazine covers, because they would have never printed that picture of her with all of the peach fuzz on her face. And there was a lot of it. It was very obvious. You could see it. So I just, you know, that just sort of stuck out with me. And a few years ago, I started noticing that I was getting that peach fuzz on my face. And I didn't know what to do with it. I was scared to death of doing anything. You know, my makeup wasn't going on smooth. You know, I could see it. It was just there. And so I was also not only getting peach fuzz on the sides of my face, I had it over my upper lip. It was almost like a blonde mustache because my hair is fairly light naturally. It's an ugly, mousy brown before the gray started coming in and I started bleaching it. But I did have a mustache, a blonde mustache, just a light one, but it was there. And because I had been drinking from straws for as long as I can remember, never smoked a cigarette, but I was having the vertical lines over my lips. So I think what was happening is, well, I know what was happening is the hair over my upper lip was in those lines, and it was emphasizing the depth of those lines over my lips. So finally, about a year ago, I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to wax it off or use some of the products that are out on the market that just sort of melt the hair. I had watched some of the little beauty tools that have been advertised that sort of pulls the hair out by the root, and mine just, although it bothered me, it wasn't that severe. So after really looking at all of my options, I decided to go with one of these little shavers, and that's what it looks like. And this is what I've been using ever since, and it works great for me because I truly just have the peach hair, and I suppose it's peach hair over my upper lip, but it looks different maybe because I do have those lines over my upper lip. So all I do is I just turn this little baby on, you can hear it, and I shave where that peach fuzz is. Listen, I go in all directions. I want to get every little bit of it. I get my magnifying mirror, and the 10 times one that I can see every little pore on my skin, and I get in there and I pull or stretch, pull my skin taut, and I make sure I get every hair or every piece of peach fuzz on my face. And I understand why they call it peach fuzz, because I can take it like this off of the little blade here, and it's just fuzzy, just a little bit fuzzy. And then I really do some pulling, and I get over my lip, and I make sure, and I just make sure there is not one stray hair or piece of peach fuzz on my lips. I do the other side of my face the very same way. I only have to do this about every 2 weeks. As soon, every day when I'm doing my makeup, at some point I'm flipping that mirror over and looking in that real powerful magnifying mirror so I can see when the peach fuzz does start to grow back out. And I'll just take my little shaver and go to work on it and get it off right then and there. I purchased these at any drugstore, Walmart. You can find them everywhere. They are less than $10. I've replaced mine maybe 2 or 3 times. They run on, I think, a AA battery, one. I love this. This is absolutely perfect for what I need for my peach fuzz on my face. And that's it. This one, I have no idea what the brand is. I don't care what the brand is. I just buy whatever I see when I need to replace this. And so far I've not had one that didn't work. So this is what I do now to get rid of all of the facial hair that I have, all of that peach fuzz. I wish I had decided to do this a long time ago. I think a lot of people think that when you shave your face that as women we're going to get back, it's going to grow back black and stubbly. And I can't guarantee that it will. I think that if you're a woman with really dark hair and your hair on your face is dark and your upper lip, this may not be for you. I'm not even sure that if it's extreme that might not be a medical problem that you might want to address with your doctor before you do anything. But I know you'll do what's right for you, and I encourage you to really investigate all of your options out there for removing the hair on your face, and then you do what you feel is right for you, okay? I want to thank Carol so much for inviting me to do this collaboration with her. I cannot wait to see her video, to see the facial hair that she's dealing with and how she's dealing with it. Knowing her, she is such a gadget person. She probably has, I don't know. You never know about Carol. You never know what she's going to find online and buy. You just never know, and that's another reason to subscribe to her. So thank you so much for watching. Again, Carol, thank you so much for inviting me to collab with you on facial hair and removing facial hair, and know how much I appreciate you asking me, Carol. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching, for subscribing, for liking the thumbs up, and for sharing my video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will, and I hope that you'll go out and be kind to someone today. Be kind. You'll certainly make someone else's day, but more than that, it'll make your day too. Love you.